Hi everybody. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can turn any negative situation into a more positive one by changing your perspective. Hi, my name is Maria. I'm a wellness coach. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so now. So to start this video, I want to give you some examples of how something quite devastating can happen to you, and one might feel that they have no option but to fall into despair or fall into a depression or even allow it to affect your personal relationships or your job. So perhaps you've been trying to change your career for a while. You've been applying for jobs and you do an interview, you perform very well, you get to the second round, only to find out that you haven't got the job. Now, you can look at it from a very negative perspective and say, I'm never going to get a job. All the work I put into this in preparation and I still didn't get it. I might as well just forget the whole thing and stay unemployed. So that's the negative perspective, which, let's be honest, a lot of people do adopt. Or you can look at it as an opportunity to progress further, to get an even better job, to find a job that even better matches your experience and your educational qualifications to date. And by actually shifting that mindset from that really devastatingly negative, disappointed one to a more positive, rational one, what usually happens is that you're telling the universe, okay, I deserve a good job. Okay, I may not have got the last one, but that's okay. It possibly wasn't for me. There's a better one on the way. Another example could be that you have been working in an environment where there's a lot of teamwork and a lot of strong personalities present. Some people are very introverted, some are very extroverted. You've been trying hard to focus on getting your points across in this team that you're working with, but to no avail because people are talking over you, interrupting you, and you can't quite seem to find the courage or the self-confidence to have people understand you and listen to what you're saying. So you might fall into the spiral of feeling negative about it. No one's ever going to listen to me or take me seriously. Or you can say, right, this gives me an opportunity to up my vibrational energy, be creative about having people listen to me, and speak confidently and clearly. And by just having that mindset shift, you are most likely going to go into the next meeting and really speak with vigor, with conviction. You've rehearsed it in your head. You need to have people listen to you from now on. So by actually bringing that creative energy with you into the meeting, people are going to start listening to you. Just watch, try it. And the final example that I want to give is perhaps you've uncovered that you have some sort of an illness, or somebody in your family has, perhaps a loved one. And this can send people into an immediate depression. Also, people can feel very unsure about the future, and it can be very, very upsetting. So a lot of people, again, will say, why does this happen to me? Bad things always happen to me. But actually, by saying that, you're actually requesting that more bad things come into your life, because your thoughts are manifesting your life. So if you can take that thought and say, oh, this is terrible that I've uncovered that I now have an autoimmune disorder, or I have diabetes, or my mom has been diagnosed with cancer. Or you can say, well, perhaps this happened to me because I need to slow down and look after myself more. Perhaps I need to incorporate more fun aspects into my life by doing more things that I enjoy, by traveling more, by having more hobbies. Or perhaps if your mum got ill, maybe that's a sign that people in the family need to revolve around the family home more, to look after her, to be with her more. So it's always a telltale sign when these things happen to kickstart into making changes that are more positive. So in summary, it's all about looking at your perspective. If you're going to adopt a glass half empty, a negative one, then that's what you're going to magnify and manifest into your life. However, if you switch that and say, I'm a glass half full person, things will happen around me that I can't control, but I can choose to make something good happen out of this, to allow me to learn how I can improve, not only in my personal development, but also in terms of my emotional intelligence. So I hope that gives you some ideas of how, regardless of how bad things might seem right now, by simply changing your perspective to adopt a more realistic viewpoint, you can start to attract all the good things that you deserve.